All right. Important note here. It is not the number of decimal places or the number of digits. Okay. Let's see, is that too small for you guys? Can this clear? Or maybe I can zoom in a bit. Also, remember you can pin my screen so you only see that screen. Is okay then? All right. What counts as a significant figure? So this is going to come up in chemistry, physics, and engineering classes. So eventually you'll be very comfortable with all this if you're not already. And we're going to start calling it Sigfigs just because that's what we do. What counts as a significant figure? Here are some rules. Number one, all non-zero digits are significant. So that's an easy one to figure out. Number two, zeros are significant if they appear between two significant digits, or Sigfigs. Or if it is a terminal zero with a decimal point. And I'll upload these handwritten notes as well. So let's do some examples real quick so you can see what I'm saying. The scene makes it a lot easier, I think. So how many Sigfigs in 306? Just remember,
4.
4?
Should be 3, right?
It's going to be 3. Because
3.
we count the 0 because it's in the middle, so that becomes significant. And we always count non-zeros. So 1, 2 for sure, and then we just got to check the 0. So whenever you see zeros in your number, you have to double check, are they significant or are they not? But anything else will be. So 3, 6, 6. do another one. How many significant figures in 1006?
Four.
Yeah, it's going to be 4. Oops. Okay, do something, a couple more. Then we'll move
What
on
makes
to what.
that 4?
So we start with these here. So 5 and 6 are significant, and since these are between, look at rule. They appear between two sigfigs, so these two appear between them.
Okay,
So
so they don't have to be like directly, like right by the digit. It could be like kind of spaced out with like other zeros, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like we don't need a number like right in between the zeros, as long as they're between two
Okay.
significant figures, we're good. Okay. How many sigfigs in 2.790?
Is it 3?
4.
It's going to be 4. So it is a terminal zero, a number with a decimal point. So if there's a 0 at the end after decimal point, then we'll count it. We will see this as another level of accuracy. So whoever did the measurement, let's say we were measuring something, that means that 0 was actually right on that mark. It wasn't rounded or whatever. So it is a terminal 0, a number with a decimal point. So 4. Okay. How many? Do one more, and we'll move on to which kinds of zeros are not significant. How many sigfigs in 2000.0?
4.
Not quite. Let's see here.
Is it 1? Is it just the 2?
It's the decimal point that kind of, I guess is what's throwing people off. So as soon as you see a decimal point and you see that terminal 0, then you have to count it. So we're going to have, so this one is significant, so is the 2, and everything in between. So we have 5 sigfigs. So if it's a terminal 0 with a decimal point in the number, then that last final 0 is significant. Just like this guy here. Since there's a decimal point there, this last 0, the terminal is what they mean, the final 0 in the digits, is considered to be significant. Does that make sense? Zero is not significant when it is used that's a better way to phrase that. When it is used to fix I think the thing that you did fix a decimal point. Okay, let's see. Put one more piece of information here. So when it is used in integers without a decimal point, okay. I'm gonna need to turn the page. Is anybody writing it or need a little bit more time? Okay. Example 0.0456. How many are significant? I should write the question like last time. Sigfigs in 0.0456.
Is it 3?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3. So we don't count this. 0 is not significant when it's used to fix a decimal point. So this guy, not significant. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. How many sigfigs in, say, 2000?
Is it 1?
Yeah, it's gonna be 1. So it is used in integers without a decimal point. So zeros are not significant if there's no decimal here at the end. So 1 sigfig. How many sigfigs in 35,100?
Is it 3?
3.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3. Okay.